Hello, this is Ariana Antonio with ASD 1310, and this is my week 4 project. This week we made sure that our app up on Cloudant was saving dynamic data instead of just pulling for static. So if you see here, you've got my iOS emulator and or simulator and my Android emulator. I'll go ahead and save a movie. I already actually saved this one. So let's just change the date and save something else. Since most of the stuff is already in there, I won't bore you with going through the whole process, but come on, let's scroll through here. The stars don't work in Cloudant, even though they did work everywhere else, so I'm not sure what that's about. They still save correctly, they just don't display correctly. So we go ahead and save the movie. Movie got saved. We display the data. I saw Rick having this problem even in his video that for some reason with the jQuery doesn't always load up the first time, so I have to refresh it. So you can see here we've got gravity. Go ahead and click on it, and there's gravity. However, I cannot edit or delete. Those delete is supposed to be super easy, and I could not get it to work. I couldn't get it to pull the rev. Sometimes AD, but not the rev, so I couldn't delete or edit, which is really frustrating. And then over my Android emulator, I won't save the whole thing, but I'll show you that it is working by showing you what I just saved. The Android emulator is pretty slow. So if I go to Browse Movies, then you can see Gravity. So it just saved what I did over here in the iOS emulator. So that is, working in that way. Although, as you can see, I clicked on Gravity, but it showed all of my saved data. I wasn't able to get it to filter so that it only showed the one that I clicked on. But it is at least displaying my data. So that's a, small victory, I guess. So anyway, what went well this week? Pretty much nothing. Nothing went well. Nothing was easier than expected. Even though we were told over and over again that this was an easy week if our CRUD was doing well, and my CRUD was doing great. And yet everything that I had to do to it this week broke it. So yeah, so of my CRUD, I only have the create and read. What didn't go so well? Well, I just kind of answered that as well. Pretty much nothing went well and everything did not go well. I spent a lot of time working on this. I didn't procrastinate anything. I spent days in a row. I don't have a job right now, so I was literally sitting here from morning till evening and I did not get it finished. So that's really frustrating. I'm really disappointed. Yeah. So stuff I used from previous courses, obviously, again, more stuff from this month, but also, because I was having so many problems, there was a lot of debugging that I had to do. So, when I think I learned a lot of debugging in VFW, so I guess you could say that. In terms of working with simulator and emulator, I'm not a huge fan of them, only because, they're simulating something that's designed for touch and you're having to use a mouse. So rather than just being able to flick down, I have to scroll and then I scroll to the bottom of the window and then scroll to the bottom of the screen. It's, it's cool to be able to test in it and, to be able to tell it to shake in case you have something that uses a gyroscope or whatnot. But otherwise, I don't know. I suppose I'll use it a lot more when I have other apps to test on. But for now, it's actually just kind of a pain. So yeah, that is my week 4. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.